Good morning, children. Let's now continue further to what we did last time, human evolution. Last time we studied about hominoids, hominids, etc. etc. Hominids were the human beings, some human beings who have a larger brain size and they could walk upright on two bipedalism, what is that is known as. Now, further to this, hominids have been divided again into two sections. One is known as Homo and the other is Australopithecus. Now, Homo means man. It's a Latin word which stands for man, and Australopithecus is also derived from Latin and Greek words. Austral means southern, belonging to south. It's a Latin word. And Pithecus is a Greek word which means an ape. So Australopithecus means a southern ape, an ape which is found in the southern area. Now Homo means man, and that is again divided further into three parts. One is known as Homo habilis, the category of human beings who learned how to make tools. We call them as tool makers also. Second category is Homo erectus, a category of human beings who could walk upright, stand on two feet, and then hands became free and they could walk upright. They are known as Homo erectus. And the third category is Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens means a wise man or a thinking man. What we people are today, we are Homo sapiens actually, because we have the ability to think, we have wisdom, we have the ability to plan, organize, and this and that because of development of our brain size. So this is how the development of hominids further went on, and then we have categorized various subhuman beings like this, which further developed into the human beings. Now let us take up the Homo habilis. Now what is Homo habilis? Homo habilis, what we have just told you, the tool makers are the human beings who could make tools. How they could make tools? Because while they started standing upright on tools, their hands became free. That upright posture led to the free hands. Now when the hands became free, it's but natural that we start using hands. Various gestures, we start fighting, we hitting, slapping, this and that, and that further led to the making of tools, pick up stones, hit somebody with a stick or something. Those were the early tools, and then they started making better tools as the brain developed. Then making of tools led to the further, because of the hands, flexibility of hands, it resulted into a firm grip. For example, now they could hold the stones with a firm grip like this because of the free hand and then flexibility of fingers. This is known as firm grip. Then, of course, this led to the precision grip also. Precision grip means once earlier they used to hold it like this. This is not precision. This is just the beginning of this. Alright. But then as the fingers developed, we started holding the thing like this. This. Now, this is precision grip. Very accurately you can draw, cut, or use anything like this. This is known as precision grip. So development of hands led to the making of tools, and then firm grip, and then precision grips. These are the few developments which took place when the human beings, they started working on tools, hands became free, and that freedom of hands led to the development of all these things. So further to this, now we will discuss another thing, is the positive feedback mechanism. What we are discussing is the development of human beings. So development of early human beings that led to what we people are today, the modern human beings. The development of early human beings leading to the modern human beings This is known as the positive feedback mechanism. What we discussed under this, bipedalism. For example, earlier when we were subhuman beings, we used to walk on four. When we became upright, we walked on two. Hands became free. That is known as bipedalism. That led to what? You can run easily. Running on four legs is difficult but as compared to when you run with two legs. So it consumed less energy while going for hunting and something like that. That's less energy consumption. This also, when the hands became the people, the mothers are human beings, they could carry their infants using these hands. Alright. Further, hands were free, they could use weapons. Sticks, stones, or free hands fighting, etc., etc. The bipedalism led to all these things. These are the developments that we call is the positive feedback mechanism. Second thing is the flexibility of hand. Like I just told you, the grip. Alright, the better grip, flexibility of hands, flexible fingers, you can hold the things firmly. Firm grip it gave, and then it gave the precision, like I told you. This is how the precision grip is developed because of the flexible fingers. Third is the growth of brain. If we look back into the history, from where we started from perhaps monkeys, and then slowly and gradually walking on all fours, and started walking on twos. Then we became subhuman beings, now we are human beings, etc., etc. Now this all happened because of growth of brain size. The growth of brain size led to what? We started thinking, we became wise. That is why we are known as Homo sapiens. We started memorizing the things. We started planning the things, executing the things, etc., etc. Now at this stage, where what we have today, we have developed so advanced because of our brain size. Then visual surveillance. Visual surveillance means when you are working on these fours, you are not able to see the distant areas. But once you stand erect, so you can have a better view of the distant areas. That is what is known as visual surveillance. The people, when they started standing on toes, they had the ability to look and view the things at a distance. So that gave them a better view to locate or spot where the food is available, where water is available, or is there any danger at a nearby distance or so. So this is how the development of early humans led to the modern humans, and this is how it developed, and what we call it as positive feedback mechanism. Alright? Thank you. The next topic we will take up next time.